Hi there, you're watching a special bulletin on the Bharat Mobility Expo. In fact, we're going to get you more details over the next few minutes of the day one happening currently underway. Let's take a look at some of the key events that are currently underway. Then Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off the biggest auto expo where he called for more investments in the sector, said that EV sales could jump 8 times by the end of this decade as well.
अनुमान है कि इस दशक के अंत तक भारत में इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स की संख्या 8 गुना तक बढ़ सकती है।
Meanwhile, India's leading automaker finally ventures into the EV space with e-Vitara. With more variants on the cards, Maruti Suzuki says it is vying for the top spot of EV manufacturers in India. Yamaha scissors Bharat Mandapam with twin launches. The YZF R7 comes equipped with powerful 689cc cross-plane twin engine, while the Dual Sportlander 250 will also finally be seen on Indian roads from later this year. Hero and Suzuki set the two-wheeler space on fire. Hero MotoCorp launches its first maxi scooter, the Zoom 160, priced at 1.48 lakh rupees, while Suzuki Motorcycle also launches its first electric scooter, the e-Access, along with 2 other variants. And it was a flying taxi that stole the spotlight at the Auto Expo, promising to reduce travel time in congested cities. The likes of Bengaluru, Sarla Aviation showcased its innovative air taxi, which can fly at 250 kilometers per hour in charge time of just 20 minutes. And it's not just innovation, but style and luxury that is also making a big splash at the Expo. Then BMW India launched its first ever BMW X1 long wheelbase all-electric starting at 49 lakh rupees. You do have Mercedes India that unveiled the CLA concept, the forerunner for an entirely new all-electric segment of entry-level vehicles in its roster. Tell you what, let's focus in on some of the launches that were there at this particular expo that we've been talking about. Maruti Suzuki unveiled its e-Vitara SUV at the Bharat Mobility Expo. ET Now's Sumit Chaturvedi in fact caught up with Maruti Suzuki MD and CEO Hisashi Takeuchi. Let's also listen in to a slice of that conversation then.
This car is the first EV, of course, for Suzuki, and also this car is designed and developed exclusively for EV. So all the platform and the other things are all designed new and tested slowly, as you saw today. So that takes time.
You want to become the largest EV player, EV manufacturer in India. And what's your take on the competition which is already there, Tata, Mahindra?
Yeah. So they are doing good things for India, and also EV is good. So we'd like to do this for India, but also all of our network across the world, they are also waiting the arrival of EV. So this car is not only for Indian market, but for more than 100 countries and regions of the world. And we are going to start production in the next spring season, and we will, shipping to whole world from India.
And you can talk about the range and the price also. What price point? Because customers are waiting for price as well.
The range, as you said, this is 100 kilometer plus from this car, and that will eliminate customers' anxiety for the range. Plus pricing. Of course, we have been studying the pricing, but we can't tell you right now. So please, expect what is the price range for this car when we are going to start selling in Indian market.
And how is it going to take forward your partnership with Toyota as well?
Yeah, Toyota and Suzuki, we are enjoying very good, collaboration between us. But as far as Toyota's, strategy, I'm not in a position to talk. So please talk to the Toyota.
One last question on the Indian market and Maruti Suzuki's plans. It's the beginning of the year. What are the plans of the company for the 2025? About the whole market, small car will remain focused, more SUVs will come.
First of all, 2025, the year of EV for us. With this, EV Tyler, we will do big thing in India. Plus, lots more things will come. So please expect.
And that was the top boss at Maruti Suzuki in conversation with ET Now. But moving on, then Suzuki India is the one that has unveiled the Suzuki e-Access in India. This is also the second time that the manufacturer, in fact, is showing an electric offering at the Auto Expo. The e-Access has been specially built for the Indian market. In fact, we do have Aishwarya who's joining in direct from the Bharat Mandapam to give us some more detail on this. Aishwarya, over to you.
All eyes are now on Bharat Mobility Expo 2025, and a huge focus, of course, has been given by the Indian government on flex fuel, alternative fuel, as well as the EV revolution. The first launches or unveils here at the Suzuki Motorcycle Pavilion have been, of course, the most anticipated e-Access, which is the electric Access, which is their scooter version, and another launch that was seen at the Suzuki Pavilion today is, of course, the Gixxer SF250. First, let's talk about the e-Access. This is powered by a 3.7 kilowatt-hour lithium battery and can be charged from 0 to 100%. If a portable charger is used, it will take about over 6 hours to charge. But with a fast charger, the e-Access will charge within 2.5 hours. So that is one of the versions of the e-Access, which is in white. And also there's an all-new Access with more added features loaded onto it. In the mint green color as well. Now let's talk about the Gixxer. Now the Gixxer has, of course, been launched as its E85 fuel compliant motorcycle for the Indian market. And we saw on the dais Toshihiro Suzuki as well as Kenichi talking about these models. Let's also talk about the Gixxer. This particular bike has, of course, been launched and powered by the 250cc BS6 compliant engine. It is available in about two colors, which is metallic matte black and the metallic bordeaux red, as well as the matte black number 2. So two versions here, and is priced at 2,16,500 ex showroom as far as the Gixxer is concerned. So these were the two key launches here at the Suzuki Motorcycle Pavilion here at Bharat Mobility 2025. We're live from Bharat Mobility Global Expo 2025. Currently, I'm at what Mercedes is calling their pavilion, the Arena of Desire. And behind me, as you can see, is their concept CLA that they have unveiled today. And Santosh Iyer did mention a few features of this car as well. Apart from that, if we talk about another big launch that they did today at the Auto Expo is, of course, this Maybach SUV, which was launched by Santosh Iyer himself. If we talk about this particular car is the EQS SUV 680 Night Series, and power packs a whole lot of features as far as Mercedes is concerned. This is one of their latest launches. And it has made its debut into India, the first ever all-electric Mercedes Maybach EQS 680 SUV in Night Series, and is available for purchase going forward. This is one of their battery-operated electric vehicles, and was, of course, unveiled by Santosh Iyer, as I mentioned earlier. But apart from that, if we had to play some of the visuals as well, of the G-turn that they displayed here at Mercedes-Benz as well earlier on when Santosh Iyer did show us the G-turn. That was one of the iconic moments as far as Mercedes Pavilion is concerned. and we'll keep you updated regarding what happens next at Bharat Mandapam as well. But before that, let me also give you a short snippet of what happened at Yamaha as well. Yamaha showcased the much awaited YZF R7 motorcycle at the Bharat Mobility Expo. This sports bike takes its inspiration, of course, from the YZF R1 and YZF R6 as well, which is equipped with the 689cc cross-plane twin engine. It also showcased a dual sport motorcycle, the Lander XTZ 250, which is already on sale in the global markets as well. So that's the update from Bharat Mandapam. As of now, we'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Aishwarya, for getting us that update. That was an important update indeed when it comes to an update coming in directly from the Bharat Mandapam then. But tell you what, let's also take a quick look at some of the key commentary that is in fact coming in. Before we do that though, a flying taxi stole the spotlight of the Auto Expo, promising to reduce travel time in congested cities. The likes of Bengaluru, Sarla Aviation in fact showcased its innovative air taxi, which can fly at 250 kilometers per hour in charge time of just 20 minutes. Tell you what, let's also take a look at some of those visuals like you can see on your screens as well about this particular flying taxi that has that particular travel time that we have also talked about.
This is new age mobility solution developed by a startup in India. It's a flying taxi. So in Bharat Mandapam, it is not just cars, two-wheelers, but new mobility, which is this kind of flying taxi. Well, this is developed in Bangalore. And if you talk about its range, it has a range of over 160 kilometers. It gets charged in 20 minutes and it's going to come in 2028. If we see, well, it looks like a combination of a car and a combination of a plane. It's electric in nature. If we talk about the overall appeal, well, yes, it has something which can be used in future. It solves problem of traffic. It solves problem of pollution. So it solves many problems at one time. And many such air mobility or air taxi operators are there in the world. India's Indigo Aviation is already there. They have also tied up for such kind of air taxis. Well, these can become reality faster than we think because demand for them is much, much higher. As we told you, it's going to come in 2028, developed by Sarla Aviation of Bengaluru, and it's going to be made in India. Definitely it uses batteries and it has some new technologies which are found or suitable only for such flying taxis. So in Bharat Mandapam, it is not just cars, two-wheelers, but flying taxis, the new age mobility solution, because they solve the problem of pollution and traffic at the same time.
All right, thanks Sumit for that update coming in. So it was Sarla Aviation's flying taxi that stole the spotlight, but it was also the EV maker VinFast that has also showcased a whole host of their models. In fact, the one that we should be looking at is the VF3, which is a compact two-door, four-seat electric vehicle with very exciting dimensions as well. We do have ETNA's Sumit Chaturvedi also joining us with an update on that one then. Sumit, over to you.
Bharat Mobility, this time many new automakers have come, like VinFast of Vietnam. It has already announced it's going to have a manufacturing plant in Tamil Nadu, and it has brought its electric cars here in India. This is VF3, a small electric car from VinFast, maker of electric cars. Well, it has made its debut in 2017. Thereafter, it is expanding throughout the globe, having showrooms in America, Europe, and many places. And India is going to be the next market. Looking at the way Indian EV market is growing, VinFast clearly wants to have a slice of that market. In this market, Maruti Suzuki is coming, Hyundai is coming, Mahindra, Tata are there. But these kind of innovative vehicles are also needed. Well, Vietnam is a country that generally doesn't have many automakers. But this time, this VF3 is from this VinFast Vietnamese automaker. Well, this has a range of around 300 to 400 kilometers, and it will be launched at good price in India. But making a debut in the Indian market is also a matter of courage for some, because infrastructure of EV is still to develop in the country.
All right, thanks Sumit for getting us an update.